How's your mother?
She's on her way out.
You all are. Act accordingly.
Yep. What is cracking? Happy Friday, technically.
Yeah.
It's cold out this bitch.
It's brick.
Look, we're in Vegas, so Vegas is known for the hot summers, but boy, it felt like Cleveland, Ohio outside.
Look. I got on a jacket, y'all. I got on a coat right now.
I didn't want to go outside, yo.
Yeah, I'm good.
I couldn't do it.
I'm
What
good.
up? How y'all feeling, man? Welcome to another edition of Act Accordingly. I'm your man, Jay Alonzo.
It's your boy D Brown.
And it's a special day because we have a special guest. And don't mind me because I'm gonna fan out because I was there from the beginning. From the beginning. In the inception and watch the growth. How would you describe today's guest? Independent cooking at its finest. When you have celebrity clientele like Yauda,
Mm-hmm.
give me somebody.
Filthy
Rich.
Keep
going, flex, goddammit, flex.
Yeah, this is your moment.
This is your moment, flex.
I mean, I've cooked.
Put their business out there. They greedy. Let me name all the famous greedy people on your roster right now.
I mean, I've cooked for tons of different people.
Mhm.
I'll say right now, one of my biggest highlights that I could think of is I was actually posted on the Shade Room.
Let's go.
That was definitely a dope experience.
Give me the clip. Yep.
Mhm.
So listen, you heard the facts, the big game facts. Yo,
You've
arrived.
Yeah.
Highly in demand, and the product speaks for itself. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Act Accordingly for the first time. And also now 20 for 20 cast member of season 5. You're my girl, my sis, Chef Halei Taylor of 88 Orange. What's going on, Miss Lady?
Let's go.
Hello.
Let's go.
I'm here.
What's
doing
happening?
this.
What's happening?
Let's go.
Just over here, came to act accordingly.
You know what I'm saying? Better play a role. Of course, we got Rach in the background. What's up, Rach?
Hey everybody, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, we can
Hey
hear you.
everybody. That's it. Hey.
Rach now has a mic because every time we'll get to a tangent, we kind of have to get her opinion. It's just important.
But it'd be funny.
It'd be funny though.
It'd be funny.
Patois Poppy is definitely a thing now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rach for that. Let's get this thing going. Listen, man. Are y'all keeping warm by this thing? It's been cold.
I'm trying to bundle up, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm cold. I'm brick.
I'm not gonna lie. And me, I keep my window open when I sleep, and then like halfway through the night, nigga, I'm in my bed, nigga, shivering, bro. Like,
shivering.
It's fucking freezing there.
You got the swap me blanket?
Nah, I got the Walmart joints.
Okay, so no, the Walmart one's official,
They keep you up.
But
sure.
I promise you, that swap me blanket official.
Do it covers like 3 beds at one time?
Absolutely, 1000%.
Word.
I mean, have you not seen that? Every abuela I know has one.
Yo, shout out to our brother, man.
Shout out to Hispanics. They know what they're doing out here with the throw blankets and all of that.
They could be blankets, they could be bed sheets, they could be a whole cot.
That should have a whole Jesus on it, but I'll still bundle up.
My G's.
They have their nice wolf scenes,
Yeah.
tigers, dolphins.
That part. They leave it
like colors that don't really go together, like green and like beige and motherfucking like.
But they know the market to us. I seen a couple Nipsey Hussle ones. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, bro,
We into the outdoor recently.
So I was recently living on the east side. So the swap meet on
Explains
Charleston,
it all.
game over.
Everything is now explained.
I said, no, you do not have the Nipsey Hussle. Fucking
man, look. So how was your week? Let's start with I guess. How was your week?
It was pretty cool.
Yeah?
Honestly, I haven't done too much. I've been at home. I was supposed to go out of town and didn't go. So I still took that time off for work and I've been chilling.
That's what's up.
I feel it.
You deserve it.
How was your week?
Busy. I've been working my ass off. I ain't gonna have no ass in about 3 weeks.
No tush?
I apologize.
That's
to
a
the
talk.
world.
That's a talk. You worked your ass
Damn,
off.
that long back with a crack in it.
Yep. Back flat.
You better do some squats or some shit.
Damn.
Pancake ass.
Pancake butt?
I'm trying to make my bank
Pancake.
account
Just like
big,
my mom
okay?
used to make.
Pancake butt.
I'll get re-thick. I'll get a BBL.
Biscuit butt?
Pancake booty.
Yeah.
Biscuit butt. That's what we're gonna call it.
A crazy
Dig.
booty.
How was the week, bro?
A very chaotic week, but a very successful week. Very fruitful week. I think I'm the only nigga in history that's moving for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah, I think you are.
What?
And I
think
hired
you are.
movers.
That's not supposed to be something you do.
You know what? I think I'm just too proud. I haven't asked for help. And even Jay was like, yo, you need help? I'm like, yes.
I'm around the corner.
Yeah. Which I'm around the corner down from good people. But I'm hoping to come to a close with this situation. And that's it, man. And I lost my voice. So it's actually good. I got my voice back right on time for the pod.
Which is funny, but I had a good week as well. Me and D Brown, we caught House Party, the remake.
Oh, we're gonna talk
And
about
he
it.
had no voice at all. But boy, we was in there.
Yeah, we were still rolling.
But besides that, though, I think I had a pretty good week. My daughter, my baby girl, shout out tonight, who turned 16
That's
next week.
amazing.
Nothing reminds you that you're getting old. Like, damn, I got a 16-year-old. Fuck, AARP is coming for me, boy. I promise you.
So Paramount Plus, my sweet 16, you're gonna spend $1 million on her birthday. Is Fabulous gonna pull up to the birthday?
She told me, she said, if I get my license, her driver's test is like the day of.
That's dope.
She said, if I get my license, can you hook me up with money to get a whip, a down payment for a whip? I said, cool. She goes, but Dad, I want a Hellcat. I said, you the what?
Whoa.
You a what?
Whoa.
A Hellcat?
Whoa.
Like the car, not the animal. You want a Hellcat?
Does she understand that she's gonna get a Ford Focus?
Bro, I said you are blessed if you get something in the 2000s.
Yeah. Do you understand we're going to the police auction?
Bro, look at my first car was a 1995 Dodge Neon called the Blue Magic.
Right. The Blue Magic.
And that car seen everything from getting kicked in, broken into. Police broke the door one time looking for somebody. I don't know why fuck my door. And then one of the best moments, which is also a horrible moment, but one of the best moments ever was I was on a date. I'm driving. I drop shorty off and I pull off. I get to the stop sign and I drop my phone. So I get to the stop sign. I put it in park, and I did take my hand off the gear shift. Immediately, the whole gear shift came up.
What? How you?
Yeah, you wild.
You
As
that strong?
as like park. I'm like, I work out, but goddamn,
yo,
no way I did that,
Who sold you your whip? Pick apart?
bro. Actually, my first whip was actually King Corey's first whip. We shared the first car.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to Corey.
Shout out to Corey.
I would have been mad at you if I was Corey. I would have absolutely been mad at you.
First off,
like,
you
bruh,
should be dead.
we're sharing a car and you pull the gear shift. Like, what am I supposed to do now?
I mean,
What about my bitches?
well, he had his own whip at the time. I was still needing a car, so he had his car. He got his new joint. Then he gave me that car. So, and then when I got the car, you had to open the shit from the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was
And
doing
And then somebody had already broke into it and stolen before, because of the ignition, you don't need keys. You can just boom and keep moving. The Blue Magic.
It was given to you, so at this point,
It is what it is.
Say.
So the moral of the story is she's gonna get a hand-me-down.
Oh, she's getting a Yugo.
Where are you finding
She's
that?
getting a Daewoo with a Hearst engine, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Word up.
So we found this DeLorean. We're gonna put it together.
It only goes back like 5 minutes.
That's it. It don't go with time at all.
All right, so listen, man, we're in Vegas, man, and we got the lineup for a festival that last year when this festival debuted, and we saw that lineup for the first time. I was like, this is not a real thing.
We thought it was a hoax.
I'm like, wait a minute, Keith Sweat or blah 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 blah, nigga, Bobby Brown, Flavor Flav, James Brown. Like, what the fuck is this?
I told all y'all it was a real concert.
Yeah,
and the reason why. So, a little backstory on that. This was not supposed to be in Vegas. It was supposed to be in LA.
Long Beach.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, height of like everything. Me and about 4 of my homegirls all had tickets. It was a 2-day festival out there, and it had way more headliners than what it had on there when they did it last year.
Mm-hmm.
So we had our tickets, we had everything. Boom, COVID drops. They end up refunding everybody's ticket.
Okay.
At that point, a lot of the people that were on the actual one that was last year weren't confirmed for the actual new set that was last year. So that was where a lot of the confusion was, because they weren't talking to people or whatever the case may be.
And the first one was Snoop, right?
Yes.
Snoop was putting it on. Okay.
Exactly.
Now it's Usher though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secretly, Usher, they were behind it,
Right.
but Snoop was like spearheading
the face for it.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah, so people were like, well, I'm not a part of this, because of course they had confirmed for before.
Right.
And then it was like 2 years later when we finally ended up getting that at that point.
Right.
So then everybody was like, well, this is fake. And they're talking about this. And then people were like reposting stuff from the one that was canceled back 2 years.
It started getting wild.
Yeah.
Like people were like this, are you sure? You might want to check. I was like, well, I paid for it. I know
like,
I'm going. They were like this,
no.
you think you're going.
Yeah, I'm like, it's definitely real.
You thought.
They had to refund us all the money and everything. So
Right.
I knew it was a legit concert just from the first one, because when that happened in COVID, it took us a minute, but we all got our money back from those first tickets. So that's why I wasn't even questioning it when the second time came around. Yeah. But I did go to the second one. Woo, that was crazy.
It was a lot going on. People were fainting.
And what I was saying was like when I saw the lineup again, it's wild to see so many hitters on one piece of paper for all in one day. So for example, we're talking about the Lovers and Friends Festival that technically debuted in Vegas last year, but they just announced the lineup for this year's Lovers and Friends. And once again, it's a bunch of names on here for one day. It's like, bruh, it don't look real, but fuck if it ain't. Missy Elliott, Mariah Carey, Pitbull, Usher, Chris Brown, Beanie Man, Shaggy, Sean Paul, Master P, Flo Rida, Busta Rhymes, Lil Kim, Bow Wow, Boyz II Men, 50 Cent, Chingy, Peter Pablo. Like, are these sets like 3 minutes long?
So I'll bet you $20, both of y'all. They're gonna do what they did last year.
Three stages.
It's definitely gonna be 3 stages
for sure.
But it was only initially one day.
Mm-hmm.
And it started.
I think they're gonna bust out of next year. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
They sold out the
Sunday.
first day,
Sunday they're gonna get that Sunday.
And then they did the second. Now, what had a lot of us hot because when we got them for the second day, like because they do like all the layaway plans and all the different type of crazy stuff, whatever. Because the tickets are expensive. Like this year, they're $250. Like that's expensive to me.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not trying to pay my car insurance on a concert ticket. Like, I'm sorry.
You be a damn fool.
Yeah, but I might be able to skip my insurance just because there's a couple people I want to see. You never know.
Right.
But they'll probably end up doing the second day, and that's how they ended up breaking it down. But it was probably about like 10 to 15 minute sets.
Yeah.
Most people had 10. Like I remember Cassie had 10. I want to say like Fabulous, he had like 15, but it wasn't really long. But it was like literally like it was like one stage on this side, then 2 stages over there. But it was like everybody, I keep saying, like, one thing I will say, if you do decide to go, just make sure you are prepared. It was so hot.
It was chaotic.
It was really bad. At one point, I almost passed out. Like, I literally had to go to, like, the little back area where they were sitting down because it was ridiculously hot. Like,
I've seen people, like, fainting in front of me, and I've never seen nothing like that. I've seen, like, at least, like, 5 people pass out. I was like, this is wild.
Crazy. No, here.
For it to be outside.
Like, I ain't admitting all this, but we ended up doing some, like, a little Houdini stuff when we got there because, technically, it is illegal for anybody to ask you about any type of disability.
Right.
So we went over to the little ADA accommodation. I told them I had a little thing in my knee.
Chico. I like what you did.
Exactly.
You had to get that out.
That got you one person plus yourself to go into the little ADA area. And the little ADA area.
I see what you was doing.
It was like ducked off. You had tables, you had chairs, it was all roped
ADA
off.
was lit.
Yes, and it was higher than everybody else.
I have night blindness. So I think I should qualify to go to the ADA side. Real talk.
So
you know what I'm saying? I have night blindness there. So I mean, I want to check it out for sure. I think I really want to check it out for sure.
Are you gonna like buy them now, or do you want to just wait to like? I was real rambunctious.
The waiting list is like now. So
okay. I the way I played it out, I usually I did, what was it, Day in Vegas?
Day in Vegas, yep.
And then Lovers and Friends, which I got to. First off, let's shout out fucking Lauryn Hill even showed up last year.
On time?
Yeah. On time.
Oh,
in fact, police had to kick her off stage because there was that weird stampede thing that took place.
Yeah.
And then the fake shooting.
You went Saturday.
I went chaos.
I went Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday was chill, I heard. Yeah. Sunday they had water. Sunday they were chilling
in the waters because you guys, they weren't late. You had to bring the waters in. Like they were literally.
Oh yeah, you weren't allowed to bring none.
Yeah, Saturday.
Drink.
Yeah.
You couldn't even bring water.
You couldn't bring water.
Yeah.
You couldn't bring umbrellas. You couldn't bring blankets. on Sunday, all that changed
because they wanted to make bread off the
Yeah.
liquid death.
Right.
exactly.
Oh,
That-
y'all
and that
gonna
was
kill
what they
somebody
were-
for real.
That was what they were giving us. They were giving us the
Them
cans of liquid death,
yeah.
like just handing them to people. So you could bring backpacks at that point on Saturday.
Yeah.
On Saturday, on
So
Sunday.
I think Sunday was just
Yes.
a lot more chill, a way better vibe than
Yes.
Saturday, which I'm hoping that they do add that extra day on.
'Cause I will do a Sunday. I probably won't do a Saturday, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, because
I think Sunday's more
well,
chill.
and then here's what even was more crazy: the day on Sundays, they still had tickets, and they were selling tickets for half off.
Right
I
there in the
was-
front.
I
That's
was
what I be
so
telling them.
mad about
That's what I be
that.
telling people.
They were
That's why we should wait.
I'm waiting.
We should wait.
It was the concert people selling them, not
Yeah,
even scalpers,
concert
the
people.
We should
concert
wait.
people.
And on top of that, I know for a fact the security infrastructure was horrible.
Mm.
People were sliding in this thing for free, for sure.
Horrible.
Oh, I'm trying to get my thing to load up on my phone. And then they'll be like, all right, I'm going to go over there and figure it out.
Yeah.
Straight walk in. Come on now.
All right, so if you want to catch up with the boys from after Corley, catch up with Chef Haley. Rachel, we going? And you don't go to shit, by the way.
Rach, this is good. This is a good
I
lineup.
like to be by myself. I like going to places alone.
So you're going to pretend
So-
like
so-
you don't know us if you
okay.
go?
So you get mob with
You're going to
your
pretend
boys?
you don't know us?
I might. I don't know.
Rachel's going to
Yo.
duck when she sees us.
Bro,
We're like, Rach!
bro.
No, I mean I do want to go.
Yeah.
And I do stuff. I just work a lot, and I have.
We'll go to a party. We're all walking together. Rachel should meet cut left, and we'll see her again rest of the night.
That's not true. Tell me exactly when that happened.
You've never snubbed me in public.
No, not a snub, but she wants to.
Yeah.
She'll
I'm
need that type
I'm
of
with them,
energy.
but I ain't really
I just
with
don't.
them.
I just have issues with groups. That's all.
Yeah, it's a Gemini
And I have
thing.
the issue with like crowd participation. If we're all doing the same thing, it feels weird.
You don't crowd surf?
So throw your hands in the air.
Like
No,
everybody clapping.
You don't
and
swag
looking
surf?
around like, "Ugh, who's you?" No, I don't.
You don't partake?
All right, so all right, so this first topic I want to get into was I thought it was very funny, very hypocritical as well. Iggy Azalea. I can't tell you the last time she even put out a song that people knew.
Fancy was a vibe. That's it.
If that's your vibe, yeah.
Yeah. No, it hit. It hit for what it needed to hit
If
for.
that's your vibe, then go vibe on.
It's not my vibe,
But-
it was a vibe.
But
It's not my vibe.
she has now joined OnlyFans. Which
Good
is
for
fun.
her.
Good for her.
Good for her. She has a slamming body.
But it ain't hers.
That part. Who
She
cares?
paid for it.
Who knows?
Is that- well,
Yeah.
So what makes it the funny part was, I would say, 2 years ago,
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago,
Super hypocrite.
she got offered to do porn for one of them.
Was it Brazzers?
Probably.
No, a Pornhub.
Probably
Same shit.
Yeah,
Same
but,
difference.
but they offered like the bag.
Mhm.
It's like I would never disrespect myself. Da, da, da. And now here we are 2 years later,
Disrespect.
and you now naked on OnlyFans.
Here's the question: is she legitimately naked? Have you seen her be naked?
I've not seen it yet. No, so I couldn't say.
So you don't necessarily know.
You
that
think she's finessing?
naked. I definitely think she's finessing.
I got you.
And
She's pulling the Bella Thorne.
Yeah, I exactly.
Bella Thorne finesse people out of $1 million.
big for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout outs to
Now,
her.
She may definitely be in, some little skimpy stuff or
Oh,
whatever.
absolutely.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like as a female, technically, yes, that is a bit hypocritical.
Right.
On the female standpoint of it, though, I definitely think porn is a lot different than doing some scantily clad modeling.
OF.
Because it's different. If I'm, me being out here sucking a dick is not the same as me shaking my ass.
Right.
And a thong. That's
True
okay.
that.
I'll give you
second,
that.
second, we're not gonna pay for the subscription, so we don't know what's behind her OF.
Right.
So we're now playing assumptions.
Now, but what if you actually heard though something like, "Hey, bro, I subscribe, nigga. She get piped down in that bitch, nigga."
Then that's very.
Then I will
can't
check the
say nothing.
algorithms to see
And I
who leaked it.
Because
And I'm definitely gonna
It
watch.
will leak, and I watch.
That why
I'm
booty be
going to
coming.
watch. I-
Definitely.
I promise you, I'm watching.
If you have some
Cleaning my
like,
glasses
give me. I'm
beforehand.
in there.
But is she like upset now, or is she mad in some type of way now? Like, because we're mad at her for this, or does she feel like she's getting backlash?
You still get cashed out by OnlyFans.
Because I'm
You should get
sure.
about none. We got
I'm sure. Like, she has fans, by the way.
Yeah,
She
it's
has
great,
fans.
yeah.
Like,
It
she
may
does
not be out
shows.
here in
Yeah,
the
she has
US,
shows.
But
Yo,
they be
imagine the
rocking
cat.
with her.
Imagine the cats that's paying for this. They probably happy as hell because she got yams. Like,
Bruh, her body.
it's
good.
manufactured yams, but it's yams.
Still, it looks good. though.
It's great value game.
It's great value yams,
it
but
looks good.
and it shakes too. It shakes. It's not Nicki Minaj stiff or nothing.
There is no hate
Nicki
on my
Minaj shit do
end.
not shake.
Iggy is Bad.
Iggy's cool. Iggy's
Bad.
cool. Iggy's cool. I don't got a problem with Iggy.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how Playboy Cardi fucked her raw and shot inside her and
so
shot the club up. Shot the club.
Produced the baby behind
Yo,
it.
and she
cheated
kept
on
it.
her.
And cheated.
Yo, and he was like, "Damn, I'm off of you."
City boys kind of up.
City boy.
This was T.I.'s young thing, bro. How did you?
Nah,
get
he had to
that?
write her off, though.
Man.
She was disrespecting the culture. It was after that Sway freestyle.
So yo, Fun Flex pulled up. He made a little move the other day, which I thought was kind of off to me. He says
The Snitch Nine.
he's allowing Snitch Nine's music to be played on the radio because nowadays more rappers are snitching.
It's because of Gonna Tell.
It's because of Gonna Tell. I guess.
It's Gonna Tell.
But it's like,
It's 'cause of him.
but is that not you condoning the snitching?
I feel like snitching's already been around.
I mean,
for a while.
if we're being realistic,
we're not condoning it.
it's been around. Like everybody tells with somebody. But the fact is though, but when 6ix9ine became the infamous 6ix9ine,
right?
And when nobody was fucking with him, and I remember Fun Flex saying some crazy shit, and now you gonna bring him back to the airways because everybody's doing it now. So are you joining a fad?
As an
I
ambassador
feel
of
like
Brooklyn,
it's fake.
as an ambassador of Brooklyn, New York, let me tell y'all one thing. Funkmaster Flex contradicts himself
Like a
1000%. He goes back on everything. He'll hate you one day and then love you another day.
He's
So,
very fake.
He's very fake. He's riding clouds and he's riding waves.
Yes.
The fact that he would even mention Snitch Nine is wild to me.
Wild as hell.
Wild as fuck. None of that music even belongs on
Like
the
he's
radio.
not even irrelevant at this point. Like no one is bringing him up.
He's
No
trying
one's
again.
talk-
He's trying to.
He could try, but no one's. He's not getting no.
I
there's
thought-
no-
He still got academics.
I
He
thought
still got
that-
whack
I thought that
100.
Jay-Z shit
both
was
of them
so
suck.
corny.
Super corny.
That Jay
super
shit was so corny.
Super
Oh my God.
corny. He's beefing with who right now? He's beefing with everybody actually, but he's beefing with 21 Savage.
For what?
Just random. And then he's beefing with Gunna. Oh, he went off on Gunna though. He went off.
But then
He
again,
said, "You are snitching." I know. Trust me, I know. I know what it is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when I heard the audio, yeah, Gunna, you're definitely telling my shit. You can flip it any way you want, but you're
Definitely.
you is telling.
Definitely.
Um,
Will you still bum Gunna? I still bum Gunna.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's personal shit. You know what I'm saying? He's telling me. So I ain't tripping.
I still like Gunna. I ain't going for it.
So this other story I wanted to catch real quick. I forgot. I want to say like University of Alabama, a basketball player named Darius Miles. He is now in jail.
Such a basketball name.
Super. He's now in jail, charged with capital murder because the situation was him saw a little thing that he thought was bad, and he shot a shot. She shut him down. About an hour later, him and his homeboy rode up on her and shot her car.
Tragic.
Killing her. And what makes it so pussy about it is like, you mean to tell me you can't take no for an answer, bro? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been shot down. I've never been like shot down to I'm embarrassed, but I've been shot down.
Yeah.
I've never thought, oh my God. She said no, I gotta kill that bitch. Like, no way. No way.
Yeah.
So to ask the ladies in the room, start with our guests. I know you shot niggas down. Did you ever feel like if I shoot this nigga now, he may come back and kill me?
I've never thought maybe come back and kill me. There's been times where I felt it could be some extraness, like I may want to avoid you, like I don't necessarily want to be in your presence.
Because now the situation is kind of awkward.
Yeah. Now, for me, it's a little bit different. I look at it on my end. I've been in a relationship for so long. You know, when I wasn't in one, I wasn't really dealing with people. You know, like at that point, I was just kind of chilling or whatever, or it was people that I had already had in my life, you know. So now, present day, like, yeah, you know, people will hear there try and say little stuff. But again, like my situation is so different that I'm not really putting myself in that position,
right?
You know, and I don't necessarily be out there in the streets like that where, you know, if I am, I'm usually, you know, with, you know, my significant other or whatever the case may be. It's not like I'm in a position where I have to worry about really anyone approaching me like that, you know, but I've gotten like bad vibes from people where it's like, I don't even want to entertain this. I don't want to have this conversation. You don't need to know my name. You don't need to know, you know, my phone number.
Yeah,
like
the number of the Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
I
like,
feel you.
Like I've had like weird situations where people have texted me based off of seeing my business, like going on my website and getting my phone number off my website.
It's wild out here.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, if I wasn't maybe maybe to a certain degree, a person could look at that as, someone putting in effort or paying attention because you're, you're trying to find a way to reach me or something like that. But if that's not something I'm giving to you, or I don't I've never had a conversation with you, or I don't know you, I wouldn't say don't take that route.
Right.
If you've maybe had a conversation with a female or something like that, that's one thing. But if you've never legitimately talked to that person and you're just randomly hitting up a person because you see their business information online, that's super weird.
That's stalkerish.
That's stalkerish.
Yes.
Stalkerish. Rach, you
stage 5. Stage 5 stalker.
Yeah. And because we've known Rach for so long, like, what I'm saying? I know for a fact that
Rach, you look like you got a story to tell.
When niggas approach Rach, she gets you that. No,
actually, it's the opposite, because I know it takes some courage for you to approach somebody. So anytime anyone has ever tried to step to me, ask for my number, I'm always super nice, because one, in the last 10 years, that's when you started kind of hearing about these cases where women are being killed. So I'm always conscious of that, and I don't ever want to fuck with a man's ego and he take it the wrong way. But Jay, I'm very respectful when it comes to men,
right?
And I just have a certain level of respect when it comes to men,
right?
But I don't ever want to embarrass him in front of his friends. Ew, no, I'm good. I don't do that.
Right.
I just say, I might have to come up with an excuse. I might just say, I'm not interested or whatever. I have a boyfriend, whatever the case may be. But I don't ever I've never embarrassed anybody or was rude to somebody who ever tried to approach me.
Yes. So with that being said, do you think, and RIP to the young lady as well? That's just tragic. But do you think, hypothetically, maybe she could have said something to kind of embarrass him in front of people?
Well, we can't control other people. All we can do is control ourselves. And let's say I was to let somebody down, no, I have a boyfriend. I'm not interested. And he still get mad and kill me. I didn't do anything.
Right.
She didn't do anything for her to get fucking shot and killed. That person needs to control themselves. And that person needs to deal with whatever they have going on with rejection. And
that's why I said, how much of a pussy you got to be to where bro, growing up, we hear no's all the time.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. Or I'm not interested. Or I'm talking to somebody, whatever. But how, going back to being kids, my mama told me no. You know what I'm saying? So it's
but you can't speak for yourself because
you're right. No, you're right. But
there's a lot of dudes out
here. Is your ego that shot though?
Very fragile.
Exactly
They're also intimidated by women. It's weird. It's a weird vibe. What's that shit? You remember Players Club? And Ice Cube got embarrassed by, was it Ebony or Tiffany?
Ebony.
In the party. Yep. And he did what he did. You know what I'm saying?
The entitlement that men have to women.
Exactly.
And the fragility of men's ego.
Right.
Is what causes a lot of problems in that department.
And I've seen it in two cities. It's toxic out here. You walk in the strip. Yo, ma, what's good? Yo.
What's up, light skin?
What's going on?
Light skin.
Oh, well, then fuck you then. You ain't nothing but a bird brain bitch.
Big head ass bitch.
Damn, nigga, you went off on her. She's just minding her business. She's a visitor.
On the other hand, though, a lot of females do extra shit, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen extra.
Females sometimes do extra shit. And what Rachel was saying, respect is something that should be given. I guess to a certain degree, respect is earned. I get that. But in a type of situation where you're literally just, meeting somebody in a public space or, just, out or something like that, at that point, there should be respect. This person shouldn't have to earn your respect in a public situation.
Do you feel like a woman is fed up with basically getting catcalled or getting called on literally daily, especially if you're a good looking female and you're used to it at this point? Cats is going to shout you out. They're going to do the cuckoo, brrr, all that. They're going to do all that extra shit.
Hey, yo, Blue Jeans.
Yo, shorty.
What up, Blue Jeans?
Yo, all of that. And I know you probably having it's just one of them days. You're having your Monica moment and you fucking turn around and be like, fuck you, little small dick motherfucker. I would never fuck with a motherfucker like you.
And see, for me,
I know y'all would never do nothing like that, but I've seen missiles thrown like that.
I've seen missiles thrown like that. If there's ever a missile thrown like that from me, it's in a internet-based situation, not in your face.
I got you.
If I'm in your face, at that point, you may get some disrespectful, you know what, fuck you, and
You'll
just
get the
walk
correct
away.
you'll get the energy.
Yeah, you'll get the energy, but I'm not gonna come off at you like that because I'm in your face. And especially if I'm alone, you know, I don't know what you're capable of at that point.
Right.
You know, and it has been so many different type of stories or incidents with women have literally gotten beaten up, thrown in trash cans,
all kind of stuff.
Exactly. Just like this situation we're talking about. So I have to be more I have to, instead of being reactive, I have to sit there and just think, because I know me and my attitude is bad, bruh. Like, it's bad. I will cut you deep.
There's people that go red, and once they're red,
and that's where I'm learning
it. And then until they hit green, they be like, yo, so this is what you did. Your GTA stars went all the way to 5. You actually killed him, stabbed his cousin. and all he said was, yo, shorty, you got a fat ass.
Exactly. Yeah. Now on the internet type of situation, oh boy, all bets are off. I could care less. You're getting dogged out. No, I'm saying some heartless shit.
Your breath stink, nigga. Your grandma's a hoe, nigga.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Not my grandma.
Yeah. Yes. And on top of that, you a bitch, nigga.
Your mama should have swallowed you. All
Damn.
that.
Oh my God.
You know, that you're getting that because I don't care. You know,
we had a conversation last week about like AIM and Yahoo and all that stuff.
Oh, yes.
We had to really work back in the day to have conversations. Now that social media is the way it is, sliding in DMs is so easy now.
Right.
Getting information is so easy now. Like, it's just wild out here.
I miss my sidekick chats. My chats. I still got friends to this day.
They call me Mr. Sidekick.
Amy.
I had the Tony Hawk LX. Bro,
Let's go.
I still have friends from back then, bro. I promise you.
Hey, look, Motorola. I don't know if y'all hearing this, but turn that satellite back.
Yo, look here, man. While she's talking, we're gonna know Chef Halei. I think this is the perfect time to bring her in here. Damn, I'm about to fanboy out real quick because, like I said, I was there from the beginning. Before Yowda. You know what I'm saying? Before Filthy. The beginning. And I'll tell you this. Even before I get to my evolution story, shout out to you, man. I mean, like, it's been a hell of a ride, a true honor to watch your evolution in what you've created from 88 and Orange, you know what I'm saying? And like, your flex is not even really a flex, more like, I'm just working. You know what I'm saying? Like, one time, right? No bullshit. I went with her one time to drop off food to somebody else. It was when we got there. Turns out it was Filthy. That was Yowda's house.
Which one were we in? Spanish Trails, or were we in
Seven Hills?
Then that was Filthy.
Nigga, I'm in Filthy Richard's house.
Okay.
And I didn't realize I'm even there. And so, nigga, what the fuck? And that, as simple as it may seem, I didn't meet the nigga. He wasn't even there. As simple as it may seem, yo, I looked at her like, nigga, I'm in the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And you know, with the food has always been busting. Always been busting. The evolution came because even though the food is delicious, the presentation is what makes it, yo, like, what's that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I want you to take us through the inspiration and the idea that you had to even first of all start cooking, start selling plates, and then furthermore, how did you go from an idea to now what 88 Orange is today?
So for me, I always loved cooking.
Right.
It was my thing. You know, I got a baller belly on me. You know, I like to eat, my guy. You know, it is what it is.
Yum, nigga.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
You know, if it look tasty, I'm gonna try that shit.
Right.
You know?
There you go.
That just kind of is what it is.
Right.
You know, so I wasn't missing no meals, but at the same time, you know, I grew up with a family of a whole bunch of females.
Right.
And with all that, we all cook to a certain degree. You know, we may, like, some of us cook a little bit more than others, you know, like myself, but we all cook to a certain degree.
Right.
So cooking was, you know, always something that was around me. You know, my mom cooked every night. You know, with me and my parents, like, we would be at home, and when she cooked a meal, we always sat down at the table or near each other. You know, we had family meals.
It was tradition.
Yeah, you know, so it was just something I was used to, you know. And when I'm slightly picky a little bit when it comes to my food, and it's not necessarily like I don't want to try certain foods and things like that, but there's just certain things I don't like, so when I realized that there was things that I just didn't care for, it made me want to start cooking more, because then I could alleviate the stuff that I didn't like, that my mom was cooking. Like, it was funny. I was having a conversation earlier today, and, I'm talking about how for the longest time, I didn't want to eat tacos because my mama used to cook tacos all the time, but she made these certain type of tacos that really turned me off on tacos for a long time. She used to literally take a frozen hamburger patty, put it in the skillet, cook that up. Now, but in the regular hamburger patty shape, like so in the, in the circle, then she would take that and chop it into 3 strips, bro. 3 strips.
Oh, she was making chopped cheeses.
And put it in the taco shell.
Nah.
I hated that taco.
She made a chopped cheese taco.
Oh my God, bro. I hated that taco.
I don't want to call that lazy, but kind of lazy.
It is very lazy.
You might as well just make me a fucking hamburger.
Yes. Carol Taylor, them tacos were lazy, bro.
Hey, look.
And I didn't like them.
I know Mama Carol. Look at, hey, that's lazy, bro.
Hey, that ain't it.
Didn't like
that ain't it.
Okay.
So
just get some ground beef. Quit playing.
I had to
watch the Migos video. They'll teach you how to make a taco.
How to cook what I wanted to cook, kind of thing. And as far as how my business came along, I had been I still work there. I work for Capital One. I've been working there for about going on 11 years now.
Yep.
That's what's up.
But didn't have kids for the longest time at that point, and I had a lot of free time. I wasn't doing nothing, So one day I'm sitting at home and I'm like, you know what? I'm about to start selling plates. Everybody liked my food. I always used to cook, never had no problem with anybody, disliking anything that I cook. I used to bring food to y'all apartment and stuff.
All the time.
It just kind of was what it was. It was in me, not on me. That just was what it was,
Right.
And that's the best reaction if somebody's saying, "Hey, this is busting."
Exactly.
But also though, it really does like consummate for like, I know people who sell plates, and nigga, for you to sell $20 plates and look like you doing that shit,
I'm not gonna front.
I'm not buying that.
During COVID,
the chick went cooked all the way.
Everybody named Mama was selling plates. And I supported it, and I was just like, "Yo, the presentation looked great." And then when you brought it to me, it wasn't it. It was
It'd be a different
weak.
story. And see, and that's for me where it's a little bit different in regards to my cooking. And I'll tell anybody this: I absolutely love cooking. Regardless if whether or not I was selling food or just cooking, I'm still
that's a passion
cook.
for you.
Right.
Exactly. Don't matter. I like to see the smile on people's face when they're trying my food. I like to see the eyebrows raise and the or the like that type of stuff. Like that gets me hype,
Okay.
I fuck around and get wet. You tell me my shit is good. Like, hey, if it's good, I want to know.
So wait, so you finna go on Bobby Flay and them or something? You finna go chop it up?
Let me tell you something.
I'm down. It'd be good to see it too,
bro. When I tell you I've been around for a lot of shit,
right?
I mean, before I get to that, I remember even to this day,
yeah.
If I go over to Halei Chip's crib, and I'm not expecting no food,
right?
But when I go over there, just pull up, just vibe with my folks. Haley always does this. If I go over there and I go chill, she goes, "Hey, come here with it." They went to the kitchen, and she pull out this either a dessert or some type of a dish. Try that.
Yeah.
You talking about you getting wet? I mean, bust huge nuts, nigga. I'm like, oh my God.
Look,
my God.
I know people see our pictures and they don't know. Look. We ain't skinny. So if you're hearing us say certain shit is busting, and Jay's face says it all.
I'm telling you, bro. Like this is back when like everybody would try to do it, but I only knew Haley to do it the best. And that was when like you chop a pineapple in half.
Yeah.
And you throw the little Chinese joint, nigga.
Oh yeah, the pineapple
my
bowls.
God.
Not everybody could bust a pipineapple bowl with the teriyaki chicken.
Yo, to be the guinea pig for whatever you want to try next year, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. But then also, what I thought was really dope was we probably had this conversation a good while back when you was like really kind of getting started. And you said that you wasn't really into like desserts like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what changed because me and Skylar, and shout to Skylar, me and Skylar one time we was going through the 88 Orange Instagram page, nigga, write down shit I wanted to try, and I lost the list and I was tight about the shit. You know what I'm saying? It took us all day to make that list, and it's like, bruh, I'm telling you, Duval, get a plate, my nigga. I promise you, bro. Oh my God.
All right, so first of all, I'm greedy. Anybody that knows me knows I eat. I eat a lot. I stay eating for real. In fact, I'm hungry right now. So I'm definitely gonna try a plate. And I definitely want some sweet at the end.
Yo,
I want the fucking dessert.
To be honest with you, the sweets came along because
You have to.
I got tired of missing out on money.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain stuff that I won't do. Don't get me wrong. I know my limits.
Right.
I know just certain stuff I don't want to invest my time in,
Right.
those type of things. But it got to the point because like with my cooking, like there are people who specialize in certain things,
right.
and I do have my specialties and things that I'm very good at, but I like to cook whatever. I have an eclectic palate, just like my music taste, very eclectic. I like a little bit of everything, so I'm always willing to try stuff. I've had people come to me and I've had Filipinos come and want chicken adobo, and they've come consistently for my chicken adobo.
That speaks volumes.
Yeah, I'm like, I've had Mexicans come for me and want my birria. I do all of that.
With the consomme?
Always. Yes, bro. Like, yes, absolutely. I do it in spring rolls. I do it in egg rolls.
Talk to him.
What?
I do it with oxtails, bro.
What?
Like,
Talk to him.
Sir, I
She
do
said
this.
oxtail.
Yeah,
She said oxtail.
Yeah, I got a bachelorette party I'm doing in like 2 weeks for like 30 people, and one of their main things I got to do about like 60 oxtail birria, oxtail egg rolls for that. I got a whole list of stuff I got to do or whatever. Like when I leave here tonight, I'm going to the grocery store because I got to do some cupcakes. Like I got to do I just do it. It's something that I like to do, and I make it work, and and that's why it's a passion for me. Like, and a lot of times what I see with a lot of people, they'll look at stuff, and like you were saying, it looked good, and then you got it, and it wasn't what your expectations were. And that for me, I get disappointed. If anything that I don't feel is up to par for me, it's a problem. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to be like, hey, this isn't my favorite. I'm either going to say, hey, can I get a little bit of time to fix this? Or, here's a discount, or here's this free, or, you let
I
me
love
know
that you
what
at least shoot
do.
that. You at least shooting the bill.
You stand by your product.
I absolutely. Because and it's funny because in the past couple of weeks, I've watched on Facebook a couple of, different like Vegas chefs and stuff.
Right.
And, there was this one incident, with this one particular chef I saw and was getting roasted by thousands and thousands of people.
Because it sucks.
Yeah. And it in all honesty, what the person did put out was, a really horrible, presentation. And, like you can't tell somebody that you're going to, you're making sweet potatoes and give them regular potatoes, bro. It don't work like that.
Whoa. That catfish in the plates?
I wanted sweet potatoes. You gave me potatoes.
Yes.
No.
But made them sweet though.
Like put sugar on them?
Wow.
Yes.
No.
I'm at.
Yes.
I'm
then
upset.
when people said something about it, their response
I'm
was,
perplexed.
you guys don't know the difference between sweet potatoes and yams.
Nah, I'm good.
Yes.
I'm straight.
Yes.
Don't even tell me his name.
No,
I don't even want to know the chef's name.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But
look, the only horror stories I can honestly tell you is I did everybody's plates, but the bad thing about getting a bad plate is you don't go back to that person. Mm-hmm. And that's what you don't want. And you don't want word of mouth because this is a small city.
And
you don't want that to travel.
I cannot do that. My stuff has to be on par. Not only does it have to look good, it has to taste good. I cannot do that.
And I got a big mouth, so I know when I try
I'm hungry.
When I try somebody's food and it wasn't up to snuff, I'm like, this shit's trash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and that's like
trash.
Recently, a lot of people have been coming to me and they've been, wanting my candy fruits. That's been a big popping thing for me,
nigga.
And
nigga. Oh, the candy fruits, nigga.
that's somebody's always hit me up for those, and I honestly, I will do whatever you want me to do. You want your shrimp and grits, you want your candy fruit, you want your cupcakes, you want your cheesecake. It's kind of your world. Like I'll tell people all the time and they'll be like, oh, well, what's your menu? I'm like, my menu is what do you want? Like that's what it is. If it's legitimately something I cannot do, one or two things will end up happening. I will say, hey, give me a day or two to try and recreate this or try and test this out, and let me know if I feel this is up to par. I'll let you know. Right. And we go from there. But if it's something that I just don't feel confident in my skill set to do, then I'll let you know, hey, this just and usually that type of stuff, when I say it's not confident in my skill set, is when it comes to bakings. Like I've had people ask me to do wedding cakes and stuff like that.
Because baking is a science at the end of the day.
It's a whole different ballgame.
But it's coming though.
Yeah,
it's definitely coming.
I don't know.
Judging by his reactions, it must be hitting.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I mean, it hits. I don't necessarily like that focus. If I want to get on there and I want to grill up your tomahawk steak and your lobsters and, you know, your shrimp, I don't want to necessarily spend hours in there baking your cookies, pies, and sweets.
Right.
I will do it. And I started doing it just because people kept asking me, and it was like I felt weird turning down money.
Right.
You know, so that's why I started branching off a little bit into it. But, you know, I prefer to get in there and cook your pastas and all that kind of stuff, because, you know, that was what got me on, and that's the type of food I like. That's where I got my baller belly
and
from.
The pastas be busted.
Yeah, that's what I got it from.
Hey, a true fat kid is always proud of their belly.
Yo, it was a lemon chicken joint.
That
yes.
First off, lemon and chicken, that's a good combo right
Tell you something, boy. I mean, I think I paid for one by request. I think she made me one more time. Oh, but look here, I'm gonna say this though. She gave both me and Los a nice, helpful portion of the candy fruit.
Helpful portion.
And when I tell you that it did not leave the house, it was the grapes. There were grapes. And goddamn the grapes. Right. If you like grapes and you like candy,
grapes,
and you put them together,
get your Nino Brown on,
boy. Man.
Yo, so I'm gonna tap in because I'm fat and I need food.
Yes, tap in. Let me know.
We might have to throw ahead of the bag for Super Show 3, bro.
Honestly, I was gonna talk to you about that. You know, we'll off air.
Yeah, we'll discuss this. We'll discuss this.
We'll discuss that. You know, but I've definitely gotten proud of where I've come in regards to that, because, you know, I was busting plates out my apartment. That was how it started off.
Yep.
And now I do catering. You know, if you're not coming to me with $100 or more in your order, I'm usually not even, you know, having that conversation with you. You know, because I'm, you know, and it's. People don't necessarily understand that, you know, they'll think, well, you started off doing plates. Yes, absolutely. If you're somebody I know, you know, if it's really, you know, something that I want to do, because sometimes I just be wanting to try some stuff. I be on Instagram all the time. You're like, ooh, I want to try that. Right. And a lot of times I cook stuff that I don't even eat, you know, like I cook stuff with fish. I don't even eat fish, you know, so, you know, I still want people to be able to know that I can do this, or I want them to try it, kind of thing, you know. So,
and these algorithms is wild. TikTok, you watch one video and then after that, that's all they sending you. You
exactly.
Like, that looks
fire. It's like me and puppies.
Yeah.
I saw one puppy video, nigga, they won't leave me alone now.
Yeah.
I get all the "Am I the asshole" videos.
Oh yeah,
am I the asshole?
Yes.
Oh, you in the Andrew Tate.
No, Andrew Tate, but just like people telling like random stories of like how their family's crazy and like was using them or whatever.
No, my algorithms is just simple. I got comedy, food, and just BBLs, like just all day long.
I get puppies.
Yeah, and maybe a pet or two.
I get puppies. Puppies and games.
Oh, and fake couple pranks.
Yeah. Fucking annoying.
Like this, you set the camera. My door was not real.
All right, so let's hit you with one more question before we get to our next topic.
Yeah.
Where do you see? Well, I know what your plan is. The overall outlook, the overall vision of 88 and Orange, say 5 years from now. Where you at?
5 years from now.
5 locations.
Easily.
Something like that. I ain't even gonna cap on you. Yep, something like that. No, I'm definitely looking into the wanting to expand my brand from, you know, doing just my catering to having some type of, you know, location or restaurant.
That'd be nice.
You know, food truck. I'm, you know, to be honest with you, I'm kind of open to it. About 19 months ago. Yeah, 19 months ago, I became a mom. You know, so that kind of shifted my life a little bit.
Cali.
Yeah, you know.
Cause Uncle love you, girl.
Yeah, that shifted things a little bit, you know. So I was actually on that path, you know, prior to her being born. You know, but now that she's here and, you know, we're getting to know each other, you know, that's my little dog, you know, we cool, you know, I'll be waking up, I'll be like, hey, what's up? And she'd be like, hi. And I'll be like, yep. Yep.
We there.
Yeah.
We're there.
You know, she's getting to know me. I'm getting to know her, you know. You know, she only been here for a little bit, you know, but now that she's getting a little bit older and being able to, you know, spend more time by herself, I'm able to focus a little bit more back on the cooking and stuff like that. You know, like right now, you know, I've literally for the past 3 weeks, whatever, I've been doing big stuff nonstop. Like, what was this on Wednesday? I just got up. That was yesterday. Yeah. Yes. Wednesday was yesterday. Yeah. So I got up at 3 a.m. and cooked 120 breakfast sandwiches.
Let's go.
Yes. Got up, had that delivered to a school that I actually do this for by 7 o'clock in the morning, and was back home by about 8:30. You know, so that is how My
Committed.
days get that.
Committed.
I'll
for the
literally-
babies.
Yes,
For the babies.
It's for the kids.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
I
do-
love the kids.
They do like a student of the month breakfast. So I got up, I did all those sandwiches, delivered that. Then I came back home and then I started to work my full-time job
Man,
Man.
I'll tell you.
and be at home with my child.
And
Like,
I'll tell you, and for me, man, Haley, she used to post not subliminals, but like a good PSA. Look here, don't call me at no goddamn 6 a.m. for some shit that you want at 10. I can't do it. I can't do it. So me and Duval, man, me and D Brown, we went to go see the House Party remake.
We did.
2023, starring Jacob Lattimore and some cat that I thought was black. Well, he is black, but he's actually British.
He's definitely Franklin Saint's
He's
brother.
super British.
They're all related.
But
all of them are British now.
I'm just gonna call
all of
him
them,
All of them.
all of them,
Idris Elba's cousin.
They getting so
100%.
much money out here
They get
off
work.
of us.
big work,
Yeah, but they're trained actors though.
Absolutely.
big work.
Yeah.
So you go first, bro. How was House Party 2023 for you?
So obviously I support black cinema. I
Word.
love black movies. Like
Word.
we're fans of Tubi. I wouldn't call us fans, but we watch Tubi. It's
Fuck
free.
that. I'm a fan of Super.
It's free, and
I'm there.
and I'm cleaning my crib. I'm putting Tubi on. That's what's
100%.
happening. But
it's free.
It's
but-
free.
But I'm gonna say House Party has a special place in my heart because my mom used to take me to rated R movies. Yeah, Marcia Brown, I'm putting you on blast. She never had a babysitter, so she was taking me. She took me to House Party 1. She took me to House Party 2, the Pajama Jammy Jam. Those are my favorite house parties. House Party 3, the Bachelor Party. I started seeing the dip. I was like, okay.
Nah, I can't say that.
No. Still
Nah.
a good. Hey, still solid, and told a full circles story.
Right.
You know, he ended up not getting with his girl.
Right.
He was with Felicia.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They got married. They did their thing. It was a house party to end all house parties. They didn't have to make any more. Then they made 4. Then
And
they
5.
made the other one that nobody watched.
Yep.
There was a 5, bro.
There's a
There was a
5.
five. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I digress. I heard they were making this one, and this was supposed to come out on the HBO Max platform, and I was looking forward to it. In fact, me and him was watching literally all of the movies that was on that HBO Max rollout.
Yep.
We even did 2 sceners. We did Godzilla.
Godzilla vs Kong, and we did
Did we do Judah and the Black Messiah? No,
yeah,
we didn't.
No, we didn't do that.
But we still seen Judah and the Black Messiah in the movie theater. We
Yeah.
were committed. Anyway, House Party was on the docket, and then they took it off. So
Mhm.
I was pissed. I was like, yo, I actually wanted to see the new House Party. Then I started seeing the cast, and then I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Jacob Lattimore, cat I don't know,
Dude.
and then I just started seeing the names trickling in. I was like, okay, but then I saw the Hudlins was involved. I said, okay, the original people from House Party, Kid and Play, everybody's involved. I said, okay, everybody's involved. Then we got that first trailer. The first trailer made me laugh. I said,
Yeah,
yo,
it did.
the first trailer was good. It was decent.
Yeah.
We did the test out,
Mhm.
and then I said, you know what? I'm seeing it the first weekend. The sad part is, not everybody had the same energy. Nobody talked about House Party. Nobody's been talking
Still
about
have it.
Nobody's talking about House Party
Yeah, still
at
have it.
all. So I said, fuck it. I told him that I wanted to see it. He rolled up with me. We saw it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a really good time in that movie. It was funny.
Where'd you see that?
We went to
AMC Rainbow.
Yeah, Rainbow.
Oh,
Good
it's
shit.
in a movie theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
It's playing like 3 theaters though. I promise you. Not-
Listen
not
to me.
everywhere.
Nobody knows this movie is out.
And listen, I second these no, would have been there with, of course, Blue
Yeah.
Little John away in,
Sweet Chiba.
but that's Sweet Chiba.
The sweetest
But
of the
we
Chiba.
ended up going up in there, man, and that joint started, and within the first like 10 minutes, we're laughing,
Really
like laughing. I'm like, mind you, I went in there expecting to hate it.
Yeah.
Like I had planned on getting on this pod today and trashing the shit.
Yeah.
Because listen, I seen Space Jam too, and boy, I tell you,
Yo, LeBron's track record
it's not good at
is
all.
dodgy at best.
So-
It's dodgy. So we knew he was heavily involved. So I was like,
Right.
LeBron, don't fuck up House
Please,
Party.
please no.
Don't fuck this
But
up.
the cameos is dope. The overall concept is dope.
It's very meta.
Very, very meta. Like it knows for a fact it's a House Party remake.
It recognizes itself. And honestly, if you're gonna make a house party for now, it needs to appeal to us, and it kind of needs to appeal to like the new school. And I think it was a perfect balance of both.
Right.
And it still kept good slaps. It still kept good music. And the joint that get the party started, and I'm not gonna give no spoilers. Y'all not gonna go see it anyway. Turned out to be a little throwback jam.
Yeah.
The best jam of all time.
Yeah, it was with a great cameo too.
Great cameo.
And then also,
Ain't nobody.
No. Listen to me. Do you love House Party?
I do.
Like, love it?
Yeah, it's about a solid 9.
It's one of those joints where it's in all black houses for sure.
Yeah.
So,
It's a staple. It's a staple. I feel like it was never gonna live up to that.
Yeah, there is no way. Like,
It's hard.
It's a different type of demographic.
It was never gonna live up to that.
Like, the people now are not the people back then.
Absolutely.
Like, and the fact that everybody is very sensitive about a lot of topics. There's like, certain things were definitely made fun of and probably didn't have to be discussed the way they were discussed. But
it was a different time though.
Yeah, exactly. It was a
Robin Harris was
time.
the dad. Like, that's what I'm saying. You that lineup that John Witherspoon's in it, Robin Harris is in it, Martin Lawrence is in it. You're not getting that again, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're not ever gonna get that. So don't compare this House Party to that. I seen people like to negative. Yo, it ain't gonna be better than the first. I don't want it to be better than the first one.
Came out, 89, 90?
Right, and it still hits.
It still hits.
So my thing is, don't do that. Let the new House Party just
live on its own.
Let it live on its own.
I would say for me, Kid Cudi's in it, and Kid Cudi is funny as shit.
Kid Cudi got one of the wildest cameos.
But then also they redid the dance battle between the dudes and the chicks. Tinashe's in it. I don't know why.
What?
But she just kind of pops up for the dance part, right? But they do it justice. Like they do it justice. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you give it what, 8?
Yeah, strong.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna dial it back about a point. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
I gave it an 8 because it really said we got something here. We're gonna try something. It was very West Coast, which I like.
It's very LA.
He doesn't agree with me, but I feel like the first one felt more East Coast to me. It felt like the straight East Coast, like the way they rhymed, the way Kid and Play rhymed, all of that stuff.
Because 3 is definitely LA.
Yeah,
definitely.
True that.
1 and 2, East Coast. 3,
super
LA.
East Coast. Yeah,
and this one is definitely LA.
Definitely, but this was super LA from the beats to the musics. But yo, man, from the cameo pull-ups, the musical guests, the music they selected, everything, I had to give it an 8.
I had a good time with it. I had a really
definitely,
good
time. And I recommend it too. And second, y'all should be going to the movie theater. Period. The movie theater's open, y'all.
That's true.
Don't pirate this.
Even though
pirate it, but don't pirate.
I'm over here like 1, 2, 3 movies.
and the thing
Cody,
is, it's already out.
It's been out for a week now.
It's already out.
Yo, it's worth a matinee. It's worth a full price.
What's the Avatar in the movies?
No, you got to see that in the movie. You have to see that in the movie theater. You cannot have a bootleg. You can't have a guy walking past the screen while you're in Pandora.
But that's that much more funny though. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's like when you watch like a real like deep scene, all of a sudden,
right?
Like goddamn, shh.
Hey, did you bring chicken?
Put it on solid, nigga.
Hey, pass the plate.
So listen,
order
man.
for 88 and orange?
Nah, bro, she's busy, but you can do it.
Shit is busting.
Yo, huge shout out to my sis, Chef Halei Taylor. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you so much.
Rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, plug everything you got to plug.
Plug it.
Your socials, whatever. How can they get in touch with you?
Okay, so you guys can get in touch with me multiple ways. You can go to www.88andorange.com. I am 88 and Orange on TikTok. I'm 88 and Orange on Instagram, and I'm 88 and Orange on Facebook. They are all multi-streaming. You can
so easy.
Definitely find me. It's all the same thing. The only difference is on Facebook it is 88 and symbol Orange. The rest of them are all spelled out. But you can definitely reach me at all of those. On there, what I will say is if anybody reaches out to me on Instagram, I do not handle customer service in the DMs. It has all of my contact information there. Please text, call, email. But if you send me a DM, you will not get a response because I have to have some type of, paper trail of communication to be able to ensure that
don't send no damn DM, you weirdos.
This is a business.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Knock it off.
This is legit. I send out invoices. You have copies of everything. This is not like when people say, oh, I sell plates. Yes, I may have sold plates, but that's not what it is now. I am a legitimate business. This is my pride and joy, my baby. This is what I'm going to leave for my daughter when it comes time for
I
that.
love to see it.
You know, I'm trying to build generational wealth for her.
Amen.
So I am not half stepping on anything I do when it comes to 88 and Orange. So if you want real legit cooking, whether it be a dessert, some candy fruit, a catering for your baby shower, your wedding, whatever the case may be, you let me know. I'll pull up and be your taco girl if you want it. You want hibachi? I hibachi. You want tacos? I tacos. You want a cake? I cake. What you want? I make it.
What cake? You want candy fruit, nigga? Nigga, candy fruit, nigga. Word up.
Period.
Word up. So you heard it here, man. 88 and Orange, man. Go get in on this.
Yeah,
Trying to tell you.
for sure.
D Brown, where can I find you?
Yo, man, you can find me on BKLV Negrito. That is at Instagram. I am Deval Brown at Facebook.
Papi.
I know. I go local. Facebook. Also, yeah, Hennessy Poppy at Snapchat. And then on Twitter is DNiceBK1. I'm going to start getting active on everything. But I'm always active on Facebook and I'm always active on Instagram. And you guys could DM me too. Just don't send me no weird shit. Just talk to me regular. Talk to me nice. All right.
Send them toe pictures.
There you go.
Yo, get out my head, bro. That's my very next joke.
First off, don't send me no fucking feet pictures. I hate feet.
How big is that big toe? You know
yeah, don't send me none of that shit.
Get out my head, bro.
Definitely. Just say that's it. Just say you're a good show.
Yo, check me out this week. I will be on Power Talks again with my boy Brennan, and it was myself and my boy Chips. We jumped on that joint and we had a good, nice hip hop debate. You know, debating hip hop with niggas can get spicy, and it definitely did. So that's coming out Sunday, right? Okay, cool. So that'll be out Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
High Rage.
Check it out. It's going down. In the meantime, in between time, follow your boy on Instagram at official J Alonso. Follow me on Facebook at J Alonso. Follow the show, Act Accordingly Pod on Instagram. Follow the show on Facebook at Accordingly Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
And more outlets to come.
Matter of fact, we should be on the big dogs about a week or so. So look out for that. Look out for that.
Algorithm switches.
The algorithm. You know
we out here.
Word up.
Basically, follow all of us on all that shit.
And
you got it. Follow.
You gonna follow. We'll be there.
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
Huge shout out to Rachel Jim in the back. She now has a mic. She's now a part of the show in so many ways. We'll be back next week. I don't think we have a guest next week.
Working on it.
Oh yeah, you got that little thing.
We got a little surprise.
All right, you're back. So
yeah,
look out for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter what's going on around you, good, bad, happy, sad. At the Carly.
Please
See you
do.
next week. Peace.
You're